Hi. Cam is behind me chewing on her treat that she gets every night after dinner. And the quality of my new microphone is such that you're probably hearing both the air filter that's right there and Cam chewing obnoxiously. Such a delight. I don't know if anyone else, I know there are a lot of people, but I'm curious as to the percentage. People who are just really irked by those little crunchy, ticky sounds. I am. I get really frustrated listening to other people chew. Ooh, is she done? Nope, she's not done. So I was thinking I would just say, hey, I'm going to be swatching at least 28 of my 28 of my Duochrome and Multichrome eyeshadows, and I'm going to do them in little color stories, and I figured I will just do the swatches without talking, without recording audio at the same time, because that would really irritate me. I am not an ASMR fan. Can't do it, don't like it. So instead, enjoy not listening to me, but just watching the swatches, and I will maybe do a voiceover to say what the colors are and what the brands and all that stuff. But if I wait too long, I'll lose the light. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and we'll just, it's going to be what it is. Okay, bye. So here are the first four. And on the top, we've got Starfire by Davina, followed by another Davina in Magellanic. That's the one I have on my eyelids primarily today. Next is Davina in Cygnus, Cygnus. And then at the bottom, we have our first shade from Sydney Grace Cosmetics, and that is in the color Taffy. So there are those four. So I just wanted to show you a couple of shots of the pans with and without flash, and on my hand and in the pans. Okay, here are the next four from top to bottom. The top one is Pixie Stix, also by Davina. The next one down, I think the brand is Clionadh before they rebranded. This is the color Prophecy. And then the next one is by Makeup Geek. This is in Hologram. That's the third one down. And then number 4, the bottom one there with the yellow blue shift, that one is Soul, also by Clionadh Cosmetics. There's those four, my orangey and yellowy guys. Okay, and in these four, on top we have Voltage from Makeup Geek. Next is Gecko's Tail from Clionadh. The third one down is another from Davina. This one is in Celesta. And then the fourth one down is Tea Garden by Colourpop. There's those four. I hope you can forgive the weird cropping here, but I wanted to add the hand swatches with both flash and no flash. Flash is in the center here. Okay, we've got another 4. The top is Davina, Everlasting Gobstopper. The next one is Aqua Fortis by Clionadh. Then you have Smudge, also by Davina. And then the last one down closest to my wrist is Asteria, also by Davina. Why I can't figure out how to move this from being in front of my face. Mystery to all. So I feel like these 4 look really different from each other, and so the 4 of them together on my hand is very satisfying. I'm a super genius and I just wiped off the swatches before showing them to you. So I'm going to go ahead and do these ones live. This one is Nerds by Davina on top there. Then we're going to have Winwood Walls, which is by Beauty Escape Cosmetics, and I believe that they are actually going out of business. So there's Winwood Walls by Beauty Escape Cosmetics. So when you look at the video footage of these, they're not going to be the exact same as these because I wiped them off and now I have to redo them. The next one down, I gotta remember which one I did last. I think this one is Skyla. Well, this is definitely Skyla. I just think this is the right order. Skyla by Devinah Cosmetics. Here's Skyla going there. Here's Skyla. And then the last one is Messier, also by Davina. And she looks like that. And is going right about here. This is another quad that looks different from each other, and they're a really pretty array to have in one little row. So there's those four. And once again, we have weird cropping just because I did the hand swatches with both flash in the center and no flash over on the right. Can't really say why my hair is doing this, but we've got another quad. So the first one is Hex. First one being closest to my knuckles. That's Hex by Clionadh. Next is, which one's next? That's this guy. It's Marshmallow Pillows by Davina. Then we've got, shoot, what is that? That one is Runts by Davina. It's the third one down. And then the very bottom one is Kaleidoscope by Makeup Geek. So there's those four. And our last four, we have on top, who is that? Tattletale by Sydney Grace, formerly Feather River Body, which is what it says on the back of mine. Next is Kazookles by Davina. Beneath that is Earthshine by Colourpop. And then the bottom one is also by Clionadh, and it's Fog. So there are those four. And I'm sorry about that. It looks like the video I took of the pans got cut off. So you've got flash on the right and no flash on the left. So because I don't want to be done, I'm going to just throw in a couple of Pat McGrath duochrome or multichrome shadows, as well as a couple from Kaleidos Cosmetics from this Deep Sea Luster palette. So I'm gonna grab, man, I think there's a few in here. So I'll get Twilight Zone, and I feel like this one might be a multichrome as well, or at least a duochrome. We'll get, so that was Disco Calypso, and then Jellyfish. And I can't really tell if Sea Nymph is also a duochrome. I feel like it is. So those are the finger swatches of those four from the Deep Sea Luster palette, and I'll go in the same order I read their names, from knuckles to wrist. And I'll also insert a little bit of a video so you can see with the flash and no flash just on my hand whether you think those are also duochrome. I hope I didn't miss one, but they're really just so pretty that I want to throw those in. And then I'm also going to show you, like I said, a couple of Pat McGrath ones. We're going to grab, the issue with her little palettes is that there's no like name on them. So from this little quad here, we've got this little green guy, and it's like this green purple duochrome right there, and I'll just add them down. So there's from the Pat McGrath quad. We've got another Pat McGrath palette, but this one's not a quad. This would be a biggin. Let's do the similar green so we can put those two next to each other, because maybe they're the same color. But we're going to grab this green from this Mothership 10 pan palette. Looks to be deeper, I think. Yeah, it is. But I think it's the same basic like green purple shift. So there's the next Pat McGrath one from whichever Mothership has that green in it right there. But I also believe this one here is a duochrome. So we'll grab that gold to peach shadow as well, which is really just shiny and reflective and happy, and we'll throw that on below the wrist bone right there. And let's see if there's also a duochrome or multichrome in this one. And I don't really think so. Those all look to be just regular shimmers. So yes, I will give you some video swatches of these guys as well. Hi, welcome back to my face. It's now darker out. I finished putting all the clips together and sort of doing a preliminary edit on everything, and I hope you really liked checking out all of these multichrome, duochrome eyeshadows. I have more. I think I've shown before that I have several of the Clionadh Cosmetics stained glass collection, and a few other just duochromes in the I have an Adept palette that has those in there. So if you're interested in seeing more, then let me know and I will show you more. And if there are other kinds of things you want me to swatch out, please just let me know, because it's very fun and enjoyable and relaxing, and I like just putting a bunch of colors on my face. It's my favorite. Okay, thanks, bye!